In the month of September 2023, annual rate of inflation stood at 38.1%, indicating a 2.0 percentage slowdown in the rate of inflation. Despite the slowdown in the rate of inflation, prices of goods and services in Ghana continue to increase as relative to September 2022, prices of goods and services overall have gone up by 38.1% between September 2022 and September 2023. Disaggregating this from a food and non-food inflation perspective, food and non-food inflation, food and non-food inflation recorded a disparity in excess of 20 percentage points, specifically with food inflation recording a rate of 49.4% relative to non-food inflation 29.3%. While we see a 2.5 percentage drop in food inflation, we are seeing a 1.6 percentage drop from a non-food perspective. For inflation on imported items and inflation on locally produced items, we see a 1.6 percentage point difference between food inflation between locally produced items and imported items, with imported items recording a higher rate of 39.9% and locally produced items recording 37.3%. From a regional perspective, we continue to see the Northeast region recording the highest rate of inflation of 54.4%, higher than the national rate of inflation of 38.1%, while the Ashanti region recorded the lowest rate of inflation of 31.2% for the month of September 2023. On a month-on-month basis, for the month of September 2023, we've seen a reversal of the deflation that was recorded for the month of August 2023, with an inflation rate of 1.9% for the month of September 2023, relative to the deflation of 0.2% for the month of August 2023. On a month-on-month basis, we see a higher rate for non-food inflation, 2.1%, indicating a 2.3 upward change in terms of the non-food inflation that was recorded for August 2023 and September 2023. We also see a 1.9 percentage points upward change for food inflation, as deflation was recorded for food inflation in August 2023, and 1.6 inflation has been recorded for the month for food inflation for the month of September 2023. We analyze the prices of individual items, that is the 307 items that we have in the basket for the computation of consumer price index and rate of inflation. So this analysis is not based on the overall basket, but the individual items that we have in the basket for the computation of CPI and rate of inflation. Of the 307 items, keeping in mind that the overall national rate of inflation was 38.1%, we identify 156 of the 307 items that recorded upward price changes higher than the overall national inflation of 38.1%. Specifically, these 156 items of the 307 items constitute about 51% of the 307 items. Of the 156 items, this was dominated by imported items that are non-food, which constituted about two-fifths, specifically 39.7 of the 156 items that recorded upward changes for the month of September 2023. This was followed by food that is local, which contributed about 34% of the total, that's the 156 items that saw higher price changes than the national inflation rate of 38.1%. We focus on the items that recorded, the top 20 items that recorded the highest and price changes in the month of September 2023. And here we emphasize the items of the 20 top items that had the highest weight. Specifically, we identify smoked herrings with a weight of 2.9%, fish that we source from the sea with a weight of 1.8%, and fresh tomatoes with a weight of 1.2%. All three items have weights higher than 1%, and they are found in the top 20 items. And we believe that these are the items that, in our drive towards bringing down inflation, if we focus on them, they're going to contribute the most. We focus on an end-to-end period that is from September 2022 to September 2023, and across the 13 divisions. From an end-to-end perspective, we identify the regions that have seen a slowdown in the rate of inflation and the regions that are recording the highest rate of inflation from September 2022 to September 2023. Only Central and Greater Accra regions observed a slowdown in the rate of inflation between September 2022 end September 2023, and the regions that recorded the highest end-to-end change over the same time period, that is September 2022 and September 2023, were led by the Northeast region and the Northern region, recording an upward change of 25.7% and 20.2% over this period, that is September 2022 and September 2023. Thank you.